I've always liked to make things, even when I was little. I was paper dolls and their clothes and that kind of thing. Just making. And so this was sort of a natural progression and a wonderful one for me. When I began taking these classes, the metals department and the sculpture were in the Performing Arts building. Don Lubbers was the president, and then I met Beverly at the Art Museum one time. I guess it was one of the outreach programs of the Art Museum toward the art department here. So I started coming, and she says I've been here for 35 years, and I find that hard to believe. I come from a long line of squirrels on my mother's side of the family, and my father's. And so there was a lot of stuff. And I've gone through it and not thrown anything away, but I figured out how to use some of it. The thimbles that were both my grandmothers, I just decided to make them into a necklace, so they look more like bells now. If I'm 86 and they were my grandmothers, they've got to be 90 to 100 years old. These are my grandmother earrings, and I've made some for friends. It's a boy and a girl, in case you have one of each, as grandchildren. And these are signets of famous characters in history, in Egypt mostly, or Assyria. And this is because I really like crows and ravens, because they're bright creatures. They really are, and they're very family-oriented. Crows won't let one of their family die alone. These earrings are carnelian. They were my husband's cufflinks, and he said, I'm not going to wear them as cufflinks anymore. So I said, great, I'll make earrings out of them, and those are just made from the beginning. This was my grandmother's hat pin, the black jet, and I made this is a scrunchie that I cast in gold. And this I found at a house sale. You used to be able to find a lot of good goodies at house sales. And I think I paid maybe $1.50 for an Japanese ivory carved belt. And then added the sodalite and gold beads. So you can see how something can be made into something else. I never run out of ideas. I'm going to die before I run out of ideas. And that's great, in a way, you know. I just hope I get to make the ones I already have in my head.
What are your general thoughts on the fact that a scholarship was created by your family in your name?
Well, I may cry. The fact that I go, it was a gift for my 86th birthday. And I can't think of anything that would give me more pleasure, because this department has given me such pleasure over these years.